The power of silence, why wise men speak less. There's a strange pattern in this world. The loudest voices are often the least certain. And the quiet ones? They carry something deeper. Something unshakable. Think about it. Why do the most powerful minds speak less? Why does silence feel heavier than words? Pause for a moment. Because what you're about to understand is not just about silence. It's about control, presence, and a level of power most people never reach. Silence is not weakness. Most people confuse silence with weakness. They assume, if you're not speaking, you must not have anything to say. But the truth moves differently. Silence is not the absence of thought. It is the discipline of thought. A wise person doesn't rush to fill the air. They observe. They calculate. They wait. Because they understand something most people don't. Words are easy. Control is rare. Every unnecessary word is a leak of energy. And those who master silence, they conserve that energy. They don't react instantly. They respond intentionally. And in that small difference, their entire life changes. The psychology of quiet power. Let me show you something subtle, but powerful. When you speak less, people begin to listen more. Why? Because silence creates curiosity. It makes others wonder. What are they thinking? And that curiosity gives you influence. This is not manipulation. This is presence. A person who speaks constantly loses weight in their words. But a person who chooses their moments carefully commands attention without asking for it. Notice the difference. One tries to be heard. The other is naturally listened to. And here's the deeper layer. Silence forces people to reveal themselves. When you stop filling the space, others rush to fill it. And in doing so, they show you everything. Emotional control through silence. Now let's go deeper. Silence is not just external. It is internal mastery. Most people speak because they react. Anger, ego, fear. These emotions push words out before wisdom can step in. But a disciplined mind pauses. It doesn't rush to defend. It doesn't rush to prove. It watches. And in that pause, something powerful happens. Emotion loses control. Clarity takes over. And the person who once reacted instantly now moves with precision. This is why wise men speak less. Not because they don't feel, but because they have mastered what they feel. Silence as a strategic weapon. There's a reason silence has been used by leaders, warriors, thinkers, for centuries. Because silence is strategy. In a world where everyone is trying to be seen, being silent makes you unpredictable. And unpredictability is power. When you don't reveal everything, your thoughts, your next move, your emotions, you become difficult to read. And what cannot be easily read cannot be easily controlled. Think about that. The less you expose, the more you protect your position. Silence is not hiding. It is choosing what deserves to be revealed, and what does not. The modern world fears silence. Look around you. Noise is everywhere. Notifications, opinions, endless talking. The modern world is addicted to expression, but starving for understanding. People speak just to avoid feeling empty. But silence? Silence forces you to face yourself. Your thoughts. Your fears. Your truth. And that is uncomfortable. So most people run from it. But the few who embrace silence, they discover something rare. Clarity. Direction. A deeper connection with themselves that no external noise can provide. Wisdom. The silent blueprint. So here is the truth. The one most people overlook. Silence is not about saying less. It is about becoming more. More aware. More controlled. More intentional. The wise do not speak less because they lack something. They speak less because they have found something deeper. And once you feel it, you won't need to prove yourself anymore. You won't need to react to everything. You won't need to fill every moment with noise. Because your presence alone will begin to speak. And when that happens, you'll understand. This was never about silence. It was about power. This message reached you at the right moment, stay with it. Because the next lesson might change how you see control forever.